and everything. So it's been kind of hectic. Your girl has not been getting much sleep. So I'm hoping that I can find me a cheaper one. Hey, Nicola, thank you for the likes. I really appreciate you. So that's where I'm at with that. Not getting much sleep. I'm ready for this to be over with. I'm ready to move in. I'm ready to see what I need to get for the house and things of that nature. I'm just ready to get this process over and done with, for real. All right, so I got my YT up. Now we're going to get our Hypsee together. Right now, start the live events. Thank you for sharing the live. I'm trying to get all this up and running so we can get into it. Oof. And then how about, let me give y'all a little story time while I'm waiting for this thing to come up. So we got two people in here. We're gonna get this story time on. Let me tell you about my day yesterday. So y'all know I'm buying a house and I've been doing all of the things. And they're asking for extra stuff because I'm getting down payment assistance through the Georgia Dream program, all of these things, right? So, and the appraisal came through and I did the inspection. So when I did the inspection, there was proof of water damage from the showers and the bathrooms and things like that. So she had to redo both of the bathrooms, the floors, the showers, everything. She had to redo both of the bathrooms. And apparently after they got into it, she had to do part of the half bath that's downstairs because of the water damage, right? And she has to do the heating and air. Right. And she has to do the heating and air, right? Because there's no extension tank or something on the water heater, which apparently is illegal, right? So she's doing all this work. I've seen the people over there, whatever. So apparently there was somebody else that wanted the house before I did. And they passed up on the house because of the bathrooms, right? So I guess they went looking and they couldn't find what they wanted that fit their needs, whatever, what have you. So they doubled back. So how about they was like, oh, well, is it still available? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, nah, it's under contract. She's like, yeah, the only reason why we passed up on the house is because of the bathrooms. So the realtor was like, well, she's redoing both of the bathrooms and blah. Went on the contract and did like this lady said. You snooze, you lose. When I tell you my ancestors don't play. They came through, okay? Came flipping through. Then the lady that's selling the house, she's like, well, I'm doing all this. She getting brand new bathrooms, brand new heating and air, and blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Maybe I should just stay here. The realtor was like, nah, you can't do that. You already under contract, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe I should sell it for a higher price. She's like, nope, you can't do that either because the price is already locked in. So mind you now, the appraisal was for she's selling it for $239,900, right? It came in appraised at $245,900, right? But that was before the renovations of the bathroom. So I was already going into it with equity. Now I'm getting more equity because of the home improvements that are done. Now, the homeowner's insurance. I went with USAA. That's what the quote I got because I was like, I can bundle it with my auto insurance, my savings account, my checking account, my credit card. I can bundle it, right? I can get a discount. So they quoted me a price. I sent over the information to the lady, whatever, what have you. She comes back and tells me, well, this is high, and you're gonna have to have $1,500 at closing, and your monthly mortgage payment is gonna go up because this is a high rate. I was like, well, they were cheaper than all State Farm. Shoot, State Farm was $311 a month, and USAA was only $260. So I went. She was like, "Well, you can. We're gonna go ahead and push it through to the underwriters so we can keep the process going right." And then State Farm was like, "Well, if you bundle it, it'll be 250." That's still high. Apparently, if 260 is high, 250 is high too. So I was like, "Nah, I don't want to." Yeah. Did you go on the stand store? Yeah, you can ask it live if you want. Or you can wait until I'm off of live, which will probably be around 6:30 when I can do you on your own. It depends on how you want your reading delivered. You can pay for it and I can do it here for you, yeah. So I went down the line, Allstate. I call Allstate. Allstate. Right. So I call you're saying because everything is going to be added into my mortgage. So when I pay my mortgage insurance is paid. The taxes on my property is paid because I own the land that the house is on as well. So my property taxes are paid, my mortgage insurance is paid, my homeowner's insurance is paid. Everything is paid through escrow. So when I pay my mortgage, all of that gets paid too. So I don't have to pay all these different people, right? So I was like, she gave me a quote of some homeowners insurance on my breakdown, which was like $166 a month. So I was like, well, what company was that? She was like, oh, that was just the estimate. That was just a projection. Bitch, why you put that shit on there? Why you put that on there? So I called Allstate. Allstate gave me a quote of $215 a month. So that's better. Then she gave me the number to some Goosehead something something. So I called them. Girl, yeah. Then I called them. They called me when I was asleep. Mind you now, y'all know I work overnight. Y'all know that I be trying to go to bed around 9 o'clock in the morning, get up by 1, do what I gotta do, lay back down by 4. I got me a whole little shabiggy, unless I've got clients, and then I adjust my schedule accordingly. But I was up until 1:30 this afternoon on the phone calling people. Not to mention I had to call UPS because my sister's package is missing. And UPS is talking about, oh, there was a damage claim. The contents of the container is empty. So they threw out the empty container and they filed a damage claim on my behalf, but they need more information. So I'm calling all around. I was on the phone for 2 hours with UPS, still didn't get nothing figured out. Still didn't get nothing figured out. So I can get my insurance claim. Still ain't figured nothing out. Right. I told my sis, your house is the Bermuda Triangle at this point. Because what are we doing? What are we doing? So that happened. Then that's what I said, Lily. What the hell is going the flip on? There ain't no way in hell that this is just a thing. There's no way. And the crazy thing is, both times I sent y'all packages out together. Both times I sent y'all packages out together. You got yours, no problem. Her house is the Bermuda Triangle because why is everything getting missing when it gets to Farmingdale? Like, what is happening? I'm not liking it. Not liking it at all. I'm thinking, I'm like, that's why I'm like, can you smell the products through the thing? You got the tire?
I'm gonna have to put the spare on
My tire? Why?
because it's you can see the wires, but
On
the
the,
other tire,
uh-huh. It's plugged.
well, the other tire, it got to be on the rim.
It's not on a rim.
That's
Oh,
why
Lord.
I'm like, how am I gonna put that on? I ain't got a machine to take that old tire off. Then you got to put the new tire on, and then you got to go to the F thing.
And pump it up. Lord have mercy.
But I'm gonna have to put that spare on
Okay.
there.
Chat said, hey, cuz.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm watching.
I'm surprised you up. Well, you like, y'all ain't got no school. I'm
It's
chilling.
got with the cats and everything.
The animals won't let you rest.
Why they fight? Oh, let me say now. Oh, they fighting.
You're not getting no rest either. The animals are going nuts. So now I'm Goosehead, whoever those people are. They called me back when I was asleep. So I'm gonna call them back today, at a regular time, and hopefully y'all keep y'all fingers crossed for me that the underwriters ain't gonna be asking for no more information. They just gonna go ahead and push my junk on through. Okay, y'all keep y'all fingers crossed for me. Send up all the prayers to the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So that it works out for me and they don't ask for no more information. And I can get done with this because I'm tired, y'all. I am tired. And let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. Grand Rising, beautiful. I'm gonna tell you, after I move in, I'm going to take me a nice little 4-day weekend. I'm gonna take me a Friday. I'm already off on Saturday. I'm gonna take me a Sunday and a Monday. So I'm taking me 3 days off after I move in. I am, because I am tired, y'all. Tired. All right, y'all. So I got my Hypsee up. That's what's up. Thank you, boo. So I got my Hypsee up. If you guys are not part of my Hypsee community, go to hypsee.com / Black Moon Goddess Intuition. You can get discounted readings there. If you are interested in a one-on-one, go to the link in my bio and you will see the link to my stand store and you can do book a reading there as well. Where is my stand store? So I can have that up too. I got my Hypsee up. I got my stand store up. Let me see what's going on over here. Nothing's going on. I got my YouTube up just in case because you know how the TT do. So I got my YT up as well, just in case. Y'all be sure to join me on YT, okay? The Black Moon Chamber Matrix. Dashboard. All right, so I got my Hypsee up. I got my stand store up, so y'all can get into it. If you are doing Cash App or PayPal, if you're doing PayPal, go to the link in my bio. Go to my bio and go to the pinned content, and you will see a QR code for PayPal. You will also see the information for Hypsee in there. And my Cash App is Black Moon 369. Mini reads are $5.55. Full reads are $20. Yes or no's are a good gift, something more than a donut, or $2. Whatever you like, however you feel. I don't know your life. Okay. So we're going to get into this. We know in about 8 minutes, I got to send my emails. Okay. Thank you. God, Source, Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides. I ask you to be with me on this Tuesday, June the 16th, 2026, and give me a mudra and a message for the collective, for the greatest and highest personal growth, spiritual development, health, wealth, and success. Alrighty, y'all. We got control. Dun, 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 dun. Control. It says control. Why worry? This has been a running theme. It's almost like your ancestors and spirit is like, yo, take a load off. There's no need to be so pressed anymore. The things that you want are coming in. You are in control of the changes in your life. You are not at the mercy of life. Life is at the mercy of you, like Chief Montana says. So we're gonna get into this rundown real quick, y'all, because it is Tuesday and we are ruled by the planet of Mars. Okay. So today is a day of that fiery energy, that fight type of energy, right? So Mars is the planet. It's ruled by, I told y'all can wear your colors. You can charge your clothes. So you want to wear scarlet, red, black, or orange. Your plants and your herbs that you want to work with today are snapdragon, thistle, holly, basil, ginger, black pepper, dragon's blood, and patchouli. I had some dragon's blood. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know if I got it, I like to show you. So hold on. Hold on. Where is it? All right, here's that. Here's the dragon's blood. All right. And I got both of them. Sweet. All right. So the oils, by chance, that you want to use for your anointing today and to anoint yourself today is some dragon's blood oil. Okay. Dragon's blood oil. I don't ever show y'all the herbs, although I have most of them because that's just too much. But if I have it in the matrix with me, then I'll show y'all. So the dragon's blood resin looks like this. Okay. You can make your own dragon's blood oil by get you some like this, right? Put you some in a jar like this. Saturate it with some olive oil, some walnut oil, some sunflower day, and in about a week you strain it off, strain the resin off, and put it in a little bottle like so. The stones that you're gonna want to use today are garnet and bloodstone. Garnet. Is this a garnet?
That's why I'm putting the spell on it.
Oh my God.
That's the reason I'm putting the spell on it.
She didn't run around on it like that forever. Is this a garnet? That is not a garnet. Okay, y'all. Had to get my crystals. Y'all don't know. If you don't know, you know. Well, one call me tonight. Yes and no's are $2. BlackMoon 369. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for reposting. All right. So garnet, y'all. Let me get y'all some garnet. I know there's some in here. That's crazy because garnet is my birthstone. Okay. That's some jet. Sardonyx. All right. I thought I had some in here, but I don't. Nope. Nope. Sorry, y'all. Thought I had some garnet, but I don't. And these are all rough crystals. And then I got all of these. These sit in my money bowl. All right. Welcome in, New Destiny. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. Y'all be sure to get your Daily Heart Me's, okay? Y'all know I gotta do my emails in a few minutes. Okay. So we're getting control. Why worry? Sorry. Dragon's blood oil. So if you like to, you can eat your the correspondence for today. So carrots, peppers, and garlic would be your friend. Now, today is Tuesday. It is ruled by the planet of Mars, who is also associated with the Roman god of war, Aries. Okay. This day of the week is the area where you want to work on areas of your life that require strength, courage, and speed. Okay. So this is a good day to work with Saint Expedite. Saint Expedite helps things happen quickly. So you can use Saint Expedite today. You can use Aries today. You can use Tiwa or Tyre today. Okay. So this day is a great day to boost your energetic shields. Hey, hey, stop it. No. Today is a good day to boost your energetic shields to guard yourself from jumping into action. So today, like I said, you're in control. You're not being reactive. This is the for a few days now. Stop being reactive. Take your time. Slow down. You are not you're not at the beck and call of life, right? All right, y'all. Y'all know I gotta send my emails. Hold on. No, I don't need that email. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send that. Okay. Okay. We are getting to, it's almost like our ancestors in spirit wants us to get into this flow of trusting who we are. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Grand Rising, my love. Spirit wants us to get into this energy of relying on ourselves, relying, knowing that we are the reason for the season, that we are it. If it's not for us, our energy and how what we broadcast is how we are going to be experiencing our reality from moment to moment, day to day, whatever, what have you, right? God dang, with the notifications, stop this. Okay. So today is a day that you want to do spells and rituals around courage, physical strength, um, breaking any negative spells, um, anything that has to do with your enemies, politics, protection, victory, things like that, right? So the witchy tip of the day is you can take a ritual bath with some Epsom salt, a granite, and dragon's blood oil. Get you so you can get granite oil, but it's better if you just get the stone, right? And put it in your water and get the dragon's blood oil and put some in your water, okay? To cleanse yourself and boost your protection shields, all right? So that you'll be armored up, all right? You can also wear red, orange, and black today and use your color magic to boost your confidence and bring courage into your day, okay? When I tell y'all can charge y'all clothes, charge the clothes. The colors have meaning. Use them, okay? You can also use the energy of today to do a cord cutting ritual to embrace your true self so that you can detach yourself from all of the things that are keeping you stuck, stagnant, and reactive instead of responsive. Okay. There's a difference between being reactive and being responsive. Okay. So, y'all, and look, it has brooms on it. Sweep that shit on out. If you don't need it, discard it. All right. This is the spleen mudra. Okay. It says it strengthens the spleen and the pancreas. Okay. Taking good care and precautions is good, but too much worry is harmful. All of us at some point or other indulge in worrying and even pondering to pandering to our worries. Mark Twain recommended taking a broom and sweeping these habits out of the door and down the steps thoroughly, one step at a time. And if necessary, not just once, but several times, because they tend to find their way back in through the back door. Okay, so let's begin now. And then when we simply view things and as they will, we then have write it ourselves. That don't even make sense. Hold on, y'all. It says, let's begin now. And then we can simply view things as they will be when we have righted themselves again. And that's it. Whenever we feel we have no control over Whatever we feel we have no control over, we put into the hands of the universe, wisdom and love, which are the ground of ourselves. So this is basically like I'm saying, there are things that no longer serve you, right? We say that we've handled them, we've dealt with them, things like that. And then next thing you know, they do the sneaker creeper and they hit in the back door. That means that they have not been cleared on all layers, okay? These patterns don't just live in the mind or in the body. They live across 6 layers of the human architecture. They live in your psyche. They live in your soma, the body. They live in your subconscious. They live in your soul pattern. They live in your ancestral patterns. They also live in your energetic pattern. So you can heal it on one or 5 of these areas. But if you don't have that, you don't hit that 6th layer, it's going to persist. Okay. And the fact that this is the spleen lets me know that this has to do with the unlocking the 6 gates of the spine. Trauma patterns live in these physiological gateways up the spine, from sacrum to crown. Okay. So different places that it lodges itself. So you can clear it on a mental level. You can speak it. You can name it. You can do all the journaling. You could do all the yoga. You could do all the breath work. You can do all the ancestral work. You can do all of the things. But if your broadcast is still broadcasting this old operating system, whatever it is, I'm not enough. It's not safe. I need to conform. Who I am is not lovable. Whatever the case may be, whatever your commitments and condemnations are, right? Why are you worrying about these things? Sweep them out. Literally get a broom today and sweep your house. I don't care if it's clean or not. This is an energetic thing. If it's not clean, then that's even more reason to sweep. But if it is clean, it's still an energetic thing. So for y'all that need to sweep your floors, this is twofold. You're cleaning the physical space and you're cleaning the energetic space. If your shit is already good, then you're cleaning the energetic space. But try it out today and see how the energy changes in your space. Okay? Even if you just do one room, because if your house is like my house, each room has a different energy. Okay? Each room is like its own portal. So each room has its own energy. The kitchen has its energy. The living room has its energy. My bedroom has its energy. The matrix has its energy. The bathrooms have their energy. So do one room and just sit with it and see if you can feel the changes in your environment. Okay? What we got going on here? Hi, Keith. Sorry, I had my Hypsee screen up and not y'all. So sorry. Okay? So we're gonna get into this reading, y'all. Oh, we have to do the mantra and the mudra. Lord. All right. So the mudra is simple. Boom. Like you're throwing your hands out. Like so. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. Y'all know the drill. Take your shoes off. Plant your feet flat on the floor. Make sure your back is nice and straight. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. And this is the number 7, which I love. The 7 is all about spiritual awakening, coming into spiritual consciousness, which has also been the theme this week, okay? Well, not this week, since last week. Okay. So we're going to do our cleansing breath. Okay. Now, usually we're going to say the mantra 3 times. And in between each time we say the mantra, we're going to inhale for 6, hold for 4, exhale for 8. Are we ready? I am full of confidence, for in the end, the good prevails. I am full of confidence, for in the end, the good prevails. Last time, make it great. I am full of confidence, for in the end, the good prevails. All right. 25 breaks down to a 7. So the 7 speaks to being spiritually awakening, a powerful sign of a spiritual awakening, your inner wisdom, and your divine alignment, right? So if y'all were here yesterday, it was along the same lines. Coming into your spiritual awakening, becoming more aware of the things that you need and the things that you weren't aware that you needed. Because I did a ritual yesterday around this, right? And y'all know me. Usually when I do rituals that I'd be like, I don't think this shit worked. Hey, Brandy, what's up? Solar Rising, my love. I don't know if this shit worked, right? We're gonna see. So I did the things, I did all the things, and I was tired yesterday, y'all. I was dog tired. So and y'all know me, I'm like ritualistic, ceremonial, everything, right? But so I had planned to do all the things, pour some liquor, light the candle, do the incense. I had planned, operative word here, y'all. I had planned to do all the things, all the things. But my energy was so drained and I was so overstimulated. Let me tell you what your girl did. I laid in the bed and I asked my spiritual consciousness to come forward and I asked my ancestors to come forward. And I asked them, I said, give me and show me all of the things that I need. And show me and give me all of the things that I don't know I need. I came to work. When I woke up, my granddaughter was gone. The peasant people came and got her. No problem. My cousin was here. So it's not like she just opened the door and left. Okay. So an adult knew she was leaving. All right. I didn't know I needed that. I really didn't. I really didn't know I needed that break. Okay. And I was able to sleep a little longer. I didn't have to worry about trying to get her a bath and getting her dinner and getting all this stuff before I had to go to work. So I could sleep a little bit longer. So usually I get up at 9 o'clock. This time I was able to get up at 9:55, clock in, and be on my shit, right? I didn't know I needed that. But what I did need was a lower quote on my stuff. So while I was sleeping, I got a voicemail from these goosehead whoever people that I called yesterday to get a quote for homeowners insurance. I don't know what they're going to say, but for some reason, I feel like they're going to be the cheapest ones. So I'll be calling them back today. Now, if it is what I think it is, and it turns out to be what I think it is, that is something that I need, right? That's something that I know I need. So I need them to come through. I need them to come through. So we'll see today, and I'll have a story time and let y'all know how that goes. All right. This is also giving me feelings like the worry is a wasted emotion. There's no need to worry so much. Being so pressed is like Y'all are on edge, like you're worried that you're going to mess something up. There's no messing anything up. It is your life. You dictate how it runs. You dictate what, excuse me, you dictate what falls in alignment. Don't start this, because the last time I went on a yawning thing, I blinked the freak out. And this it came out again. This card came out yesterday. This transcend card. This came out yesterday, y'all. Balance, I can transcend. This is literally the reading. It says, with control, why worry? With balance, I can transcend. Straight up. Reading straight up. It says, I'm in control. Why should I worry? With balance, I can transcend to this universal consciousness, this universal oneness, this connection to my ancestors, to spirit, to the all, to source, right? All right, so we got the wizard card, balance, okay? We are all wizards, witches, warlocks, however you want to categorize it, light workers in our own rights, whether you practice or not, because we all got that sixth sense. We all got it. Whether you fine tune it and you work with it, or you come through a bloodline where that gift is extremely elevated, is neither here nor there. The point is you have it. And when you have control of your life, you don't have any more worries because you're balanced. For some of y'all need to spark it up and get in tune. It's a meditative tool. I use it to meditate and recreation, but mostly to meditate. Smoke up the ganja. Wizard. It's helping you see that you have magic at your fingertips, right? Your gifts, your abilities. I don't care if you think it's something mundane, like you can cook. That's a witchy gift. You're a kitchen witch. With your food, you heal people. With your food, you comfort people. With your food, you transfer your love to those that you are cooking for. Some of y'all cook food and it literally is healing. It literally heals the soul. Chicken soup for the soul, as they say. Literally. Some of y'all are great at just communicating with people. The timbre of your voice, the words that you speak, those are healing words. That vibration, that pitch, the words that you use, all of that is using magic, using your gifts. Thank you so much. Using those. So don't think that for 1 minute that you are not magical, that you don't have what it takes, that you are not in the right place at the right time. You are. You need to just understand that you have control. Nothing outside of you has control. Not your boss, not your kids, not your spouse, not your pastor, not me, not anyone. No one has control or dominion over your existence but you. The next card we have is food meditation. I can. Some of y'all need to start charging y'all food and your drinks. I tell y'all all the time, you are the magic. You. So speak over your water. Speak over your food. That's why they tell you to pray over your food before you eat it. That's why. You're speaking blessings onto your food. And as you eat that, you are ingesting and embodying those blessings that you have spoken over your food. Start blessing your food. It doesn't have to be the Lord's Prayer, but just bless your food. Give thanks and gratitude for the meal that you have before you, because there are some people that don't have that. They've never had that. They don't even know what that is. Okay? You can do so much more than what you think. You are more abundant than what you perceive yourself to be. You have more resources than you actually think you have. Stop selling yourself short. Stop letting your experiences dictate who you are. instead of letting them be a learning lesson, letting them be a curriculum. Just because you experience something in a negative way does not mean that you are the negative, whatever that negative outcome is. Just because you've had a good experience doesn't mean that you are whatever that good, the outcome of that good experience. You can't just do something good one time and then you have a freaking track record of being a douche and think that that one act of kindness is going to erase all of that. No, but you got to start somewhere. And vice versa. Just because things have always been bad does not mean that this good moment is not going to last. You are in control of what you experience, what you live out every day. The things that you play out in your reality every day, you have control over. You set the context for them. You have already laid the groundwork for these things to happen. If you don't like it, change the bricks. You got cobblestone, you want real stone. Change the veneer. You are in control. Why are you so worried? There's no need to worry. Look at this. And the void came out yesterday too. Stepping into the void, you're going to find your balance. You're going to find your wand, your magic. Some of y'all wand is a spatula or a wooden spoon in the kitchen. Others of you, it's a real wand. For others of you, it's a drumstick. For some of y'all, it's whatever instrument you play. For some of you, it's a sewing needle. Okay, for some of y'all, it's this phone right here because y'all can work it like magic. Y'all know all the ins and outs. Y'all know how to use it to your benefit. Whatever your wand is, pick that guy up, pick it up and use it. Restoration. You can restore the remembrance of who you are. You can heal yourself, your mind, your psyche, your body, your ancestral bloodline, your energy broadcast, the soul patterns that you keep repeating, whether they're familiar, they're professional, they're romantic, whatever. Okay? As you transcend all of these things and realize that you are in control and the worry because I'm kind of seeing the worry melting away like an ice cube, right? It's done data. I'm kind of feeling like when you transcend, when you get to this point of understanding, you get the joy and the light all around. When you transcend to universal oneness, you will have your joy and light. It will last. Why will it last this time? BlackMoon, what you talking about? It didn't last all these other times. Good things don't never last. Blase, blase, blah. Listen to the things that you are saying. Listen to the things that are going through your mind when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your joy, when it comes to your success, when it comes to your healing. Listen to that negative Nancy, that bully brain, that monkey mind. Listen, you're listening to that instead of listening to your spiritual consciousness that is telling you, baby, we can transcend all this. We could collapse all those timelines and dissolve them so there's no more passageway there. You can do this. You can restore your autonomy. You can restore your authenticity. You can restore who you once were to the magnitude of ultimate clarity. When I say ultimate clarity, this is you being able to see yourself clearly once and for all. This is the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent, and not judge yourself and beat yourself up before it. Okay? I am weed too. Okay. Okay. Is this making sense, y'all? I hope this is making sense. It kind of feels like I'm all over the place. But I kind of feel like there's a swirling of air. There's a swirling of energy. Yes. I'm feeling like there is this swirl of energy. We've got the sun card coming out with joy, light, happiness. And it's almost like once you transcend, the all of these things are going to be illuminated to you. You're going to realize that you wasted so much time, energy, and spiritual pressure on wasted things, wasted thoughts, wasted words, wasted energy on things that you have no control over. That's another thing. Know what you should be. Listen, that's another thing. Thank you, Spirit. Know what you can control and what you can't control. Not everything is in your control, and that's okay. It's okay for you not to have a hand on everything. Some things is not for you to control. Know what you think. You are in control. Whatever you can control, you can control. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the only thing that you have control over is you. You don't have control over anyone else or their reaction to anything. The only thing you can control is you and your responses. Because we're no longer reacting, y'all. We are not reaction. We're not in reaction mode. We are in response mode. Response mode means that you take your time to look at all of the angles so that you make an educated and balanced, sound decision that's in alignment. When you're reacting, you're just doing what you think is best in the moment, and you're not analyzing what you need. You're not analyzing how this is falling, where this is falling in your grand scheme of things. Where is it resonating in your body to agree to this, and you know you don't want to? I want y'all to stop doing that. A lot of y'all do that. You say yes to things you know you don't want to, and then after you say yes, you be like, damn, why did I say yes to that shit? I know I don't want to do that. I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to sit up in my house, drink my cup of tea, read me a good book, watch a movie, whatever. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to be around people. But here I am. I done damn agreed to go to this, I don't know, event. And knowing I don't want to be around with these people. Now I got to get dressed. Now I got to find something to wear. Now I got to do my hair. Now I got to do all these things that I didn't want to do. And I just wanted to sit here in my fuzzy slippers and my pajamas and sip my tea and read my book. And now you're beating yourself up. It's not that person's fault. They asked you, you could have said no. No is a complete ranked Chris. Thank you so much. Okay? Like we are not in this, we're getting out of the overgiving, the people pleasing. We're getting out of the what is it? Martyrdom. That's what it is. Is y'all are putting yourselves up as a martyr. We're not martyrs out here, y'all. We are not sacrificing ourselves for someone else's greater good anymore. I'm so sorry. I know that sounds mean or whatever, but this is about self-preservation over here. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, ancestrally, because we're not doing this anymore. We have to get to a point where we understand what is in our control to take care of and handle and what isn't. And sometimes some things are in our control, but it's not for us to handle at that moment in time. Sometimes some things have to wait. We be having a checklist. No, I need to do this. Boom, 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 boom. I need to do this. I need to do that. And then when things don't fall in the line of the things that you have listed, then y'all go crazy. Y'all think, oh my gosh, this isn't working. Oh my gosh, I've done all the things. Blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. You haven't realized that whatever that is, it's not ready to be handled yet. You haven't done the prerequisites to be able to handle that and keep that signal free and clear and stable. You haven't cleared out something on another level, on another layer that is preventing you from actually holding the frequency of clarity for whatever it is you think you need to clear. You think you need to heal. You think you need to identify. The more that we stay in the present, the more we're in control, because the past has already happened. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, yeah, there is, but that's for another live. For all intents and purposes, the past is done, right? You can't time travel back in time and and change things for all intents and purposes. And the future isn't here yet. The future depends on these decisions that you make right now, from the thoughts to the emotions to the actions that you apply right now. Mm-hmm. Trust in the silence. Some of y'all need to do some silent time. Some of y'all, when y'all wake up, the first thing you do is grab your phone. The first thing you do is check emails. The first thing you do is check text messages, your call log, and these things and that thing. No, 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 no. For the next 7 days, okay? When you get up, try it. Come back and let me know how it doozy. When you get up in the solar rotation, you do not pick up your phone. The first thing you do is you have 10 minutes of quiet time. Just be with yourself. You can pray, you can meditate, you can just be in silence. But get you those 10 minutes every solar rotation before you start the day. Set your context. You don't have to do anything. You can just be there, be in the moment, be with yourself. Okay? For the next 7 days, y'all come back and let me know what it doozy. I'm also feeling like there's almost like, I tell y'all to go into the void, go into the darkness. It's almost like as you're going through this, you're going to see light. You're going to see things starting to move in a more intentional way, because you know that you are in control. So you are controlling the flow of energy, right? Where your thoughts go, the energy flows. Okay. So if your thoughts are on some BS, some buffale, then guess what? Your energy is going to be broadcasting on that same energy level. So you can be trying to manifest abundance, but it's on this janky frequency. So what you're getting is pennies instead of dollars, if that makes sense. Some of y'all need to go out in nature and do this. Some of y'all could just go out in your front yard barefooted and let your feet and ground yourself every morning for these 10 minutes. If you got a tree in your yard, I got a tree in my yard that I hug. So I have my hugging tree. You know what I'm saying? Go hug your tree. Trees are ancient. They hold knowledge, y'all. Y'all want to know some shit? Go hug a tree. Go hug a tree. They are ancient. They can impart knowledge on you that you wouldn't believe. They speak to you. I'm definitely a tree hugger. Get out there and get you one. Find you a tree to hug. It's saying trust. Trust in the bliss, the happiness of knowing that you are in control and knowing what you can control and knowing what is not in your control and being okay with that. A lot of y'all just not okay with not being in control of every little fucking fart, as my grandmother would have said. Y'all worry too much. And yes, I know society is a bitch right now. I get it. Groceries are high, gas is high. We're at war or something. Like, it's so much going on. And then there's so many lies and propaganda being thrown out there. You don't know what to believe. So this is the greatest time of all to tap into self, tap into your ancestors, tap into the spirit realm. They can help you. We are transcending in silence, y'all. Some of y'all, that's another thing. When I say that y'all can control yourself, y'all need to control your mouths. Zip it. Not everybody needs to know what you got going on. They don't need to know that you're going through a spiritual awakening. They don't need to know that you're taking spiritual classes. They don't need to know what you're doing in those spiritual classes if they know that you're taking these spiritual classes. Okay? Not everybody is there to cheer you on during your journey. A lot of people are there to mislead you, misguide you, forsake you even, because they're going to try and make you feel like what you're doing is wrong and all of these things. Nobody can tell you how to live your life wrong. If you want to fuck it up, it's your life, fuck it up. But we are sweeping out all of those things that have us in that self-sabotage loop, that have us in that overgiving loop, that have us in that unworthiness loop. Your wealth container needs to be cleansed. There are magical things happening because you are a wizard and you're bringing things into balance. Your joy and light through silence and transcendence. The operative thing is trust the fact that you are in control and what you can control. Don't worry about the things that are out of your control. And I think that's what causes a lot of us suffering, because we are worrying about the things that are not in our control. And then we get upset. We worry, we're like, oh my gosh, we curse God, we curse the ancestors, and all of that because we didn't understand our assignment. And now we're playing the blame game. Does that make sense? Like, why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't y'all warn me? They did. You didn't understand the sign. You didn't get the sign. You didn't get the sign. And restoration keeps coming out. You're restoring, it's almost like you're restoring yourself to, it's almost like I'm hearing factory reset. I'm hearing factory reset, which is letting me know that it's almost like you're getting excuse me, it's almost like you're getting a factory upgrade, right? Meaning that you're all of your systems are getting upgraded. Your money, your relationships, your mental prowess, your nervous system, your ancestral lineage. Things are happening that are going to keep you elevating, transcending, metamorphosizing, getting to this point to where you fully realized, fully actualized, and fully self-aware in this lifetime. In this lifetime. And another thing that they're telling me to emphasize is that the work that we are doing in this lifetime, yes, it's for comforts in this lifetime, but it's definitely not the prime reason. That's like the secondary reason why we experience the things that we experience. The main reason is so we can clear up the things off of our soul, so that when we reincarnate in this dimension, another dimension, whatever happens, wherever we go, I'm not coming back here. So if when I get reincarnated into another dimension, I don't have these things to deal with. Earth is not the only place where you deal with trauma, karma, things of that nature. When you didn't listen to your karmic directions, because when spirit told you not to go that way, they put something in your way that was unfavorable. They put something in your way to deter you, and you just went on around it and did it anyhow. And now you're sitting up here reaping what you sowed, lying in the bed that you made, and now you want to curse God, source, spirit, your ancestors, the person at the bank, whoever. So, and you're not taking accountability and responsibility for the part that you played in what you experienced. Yes or no, they're $2. Or you can send me like something more than a donut. And I'll answer your question. Light it up. Alright. Kids really love me. I heard that the love is finite, meaning that they'll love you now and hate you tomorrow. They're not stable, like they're not emotionally stable. Like his head is easily turned. Wisdom, witch doctor. I'm really getting like something ain't right. They're saying use your wisdom. You're a lot wiser than what you're letting on to be. And right now, this isn't it. I think that his love is finite. I think that he'll love you right now. And then As soon as he sees something more shiny, more better, prettier, he's gonna be right over there running to them. Okay. Whew. Excuse me, y'all. Which metaverse? Somebody put a spell on you for him. Crystal technology, silicone. Somebody done did something to you to like him. I don't think that this is genuine. I think something happened here. Something is not sitting right with me with this. Akira. Something ain't sitting right. Somebody did some sex magic. They did some sex magic so that you. And what did I told you I don't need these cards for real. What did I say? What? Can you see that? Can you see that? I told you I don't need these cards for real. I told you I don't need these cards for real. What did I say? Sex magic. Somebody did some sex magic. These are not your feelings for real. They're trying to trap you. Don't, no. This is not real. This is not real. I repeat, this is not real. They've used crystals. They've used sex magic. They've tried to put you on a jar to trap you, your essence. No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And they want you to be thankful for the opportunity. Oh, hell no. No. This is a no. Hey, Big Fine. No. Run in the opposite direction. Far away. Ghost them. This is giving succubus energy. This is giving energy vampire. They are trying to usurp your light, your grace, your essence, your wisdom, just so they can use it for their own self. I don't like it. No. I don't like it. I don't care. No. Mm-mm. 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 All right, y'all. Let me get off of there.